This is Lori and Raina again from Israel Diamond.
Hi guys.
And we're going to talk to you today on our live topic having to do with, is it better to buy a ready-made ring or choose a loose stone and a ring and put it together? So Raina's going to kind of go over a couple of those things. Raina, if you could kind of explain to people what a ready-made ring is.
So we have, at Israel Diamond Supply, we design most of our pieces, and here we have rings that are already assembled. We have chosen the center stone, the setting based on what we're seeing a lot of demand on lately on the market and from our clients and from pictures that we see circulating around Pinterest. So people can come in and choose from our pieces that we have already put together. Our cases are done by price range. Let me show you what some of our ready-made rings look like. So you will notice that in our cases, we have rings that we have assembled with center stones in them, and you'll see that we have made it easy for our clients. So each case is done by price point, and if you have a certain budget that you would like to stay within, we pretty much will have a ring to fit every budget that our clients request. If you see something that you like in our cases, it fits the criteria of what you want, it fits the budget that you want to stay within, it is the design that she's looking for, then that's great. It's ready to go. There's no lag time between the time you want the ring and the time you're able to take the ring. On the other side, if you're thinking about custom making a ring, then we'll go into details in a little bit. Some of the other stuff that most people see is when you go to retail stores, there's a lot of rings that are ready-made. The difference between the rings that you see ready-made at Israel Diamond Supply and the rings that you might see ready-made in retail stores, most of those rings are mass-produced, made into factories that are basically producing thousands of pieces. Of course, they ship them nationwide to, let's say, 100 stores of certain retail chains. And you're not going to get the same quality of ring that you would hear when we have something that we have personally selected the setting, selected the stone, put it together specifically for our inventory. That tends to be a little bit more of a mass-produced product. The quality kind of takes a hit on that, the quality of the stone and the quality of the workmanship as well on those. So we'll touch on our pieces here in a second.
So the next thing we're going to cover is custom making a ring and what all that entails. I see Raina has laid out some beautiful pieces here. She's going to kind of go over the custom making process with you.
So there's two folds to the custom making process. Sometimes we have clients that see a ring that they love the design of in the case, but the center diamond is not quite the size that they want. They may want to go smaller, they may want to go larger, they may want to choose a different color and clarity. In that case, for example, let's say if someone came in and fell in love with this particular piece and, hey, I love this ring, but this ring has a 3/4 carat center stone. I would like to build that piece with a larger center stone. Great, it's as simple as taking the same design and then choosing a larger stone for it. And then that would be the case of us helping the client, of course, choose the proper stone with the proper color and clarity that they like. And then maybe having that same piece made into the design that they would like to do. Or if they saw one of our designs that they like from our sample line that we have, and they would like to pick a stone. So somebody says, oh, I really like this mounting, and I would like to choose the center stone that goes in it. So exact same idea. We will help you choose a stone for that particular mounting, and of course the diamond selection process will help you through making sure you get the biggest, nicest diamond that you can and staying within the price range that you want to stay within. The process doesn't have to be more expensive, but there are different elements that affect that.
And if you could explain to everyone about custom making a ring from a picture or an idea, maybe something that the girl has sketched or found on Pinterest or just being on the internet in general.
Yes, the lovely internet. We get pictures from Pinterest. Pinterest has been a great resource for the guys. When the girl is not here, they would like to surprise her, but they don't have, her to choose the ring. So we always recommend going on Pinterest, finding those images. Our biggest thing with Pinterest is we just want to make sure, or any picture, that the girl has actually tried something similar to it, to where it's not like a total shock when you see the ring. A lot of times people see a picture, they like it, they come here, they see a similar piece, they don't necessarily like it as much in person. So that's the case that we want to avoid. Sometimes people have tried something similar, they love it, they give us a picture or an idea, Then we will go into the, couple steps. First, having our designer come up with a CAD or a sketch of that piece. So the design will be drawn, and then we will have our clients approve that design, look over the images, make sure they like it, and then we will help you through the selection process of your center diamond. That type of custom making, there might be, anywhere from $200 to $500 cost involved in just the CAD or the mold or any custom process, but it's not an exuberant amount.
And on that too, a custom-made piece or a one-of-a-kind piece from Israel Diamond will be so much better than a mass-produced piece from a retail store that's going to be double the price. So when it comes to, choosing something that's different and a one-of-a-kind piece at half the price at Israel Diamond versus double or triple at a retail store. And with that in mind, as far as cost, what's the better deal cost-wise? Something ready-made out of the case or custom-making something?
So if it's something that we have put together and, our wholesale prices, we always try to build the piece for the best possible price. If it's just a piece that you've seen and you'd like to modify the center stone, change the color, the clarity, the size, there's no additional cost to go through that process. So it is just as good of a deal either way. Being here, the way we price our product, there's no markup, markdown, there's no gimmicks, so you're always going to end up with the best possible deal. The only additional cost, like I said, if we're custom creating something from scratch, from a picture or from an idea, it's just the cost of having our designer sketch the CAD for it and then do the mold. That is a very minimal cost. So in the big scheme of things, it's not a huge cost difference, but if it's the convenience of having something ready to go that is put together, you can try on, you like, it fits the criteria of what you want, then makes life much simpler that way.
And how long will it take to make a custom ring, and how long should someone plan in advance?
Planning in advance. That is something guys are not good at.
Not always.
90% of the guys, not the girls, the guys. So custom making a piece, if it's a simple solitaire where we're choosing a setting, choosing a diamond and putting it together, that could be as easy as a few days, maybe up to a week or two. If it's a complicated design that does have a lot of elements and components, and we do have to send an image back and forth to the client for approval, that's something that could take anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. And of course, during the holidays, you do want to allow a little bit more time because of the holiday rush. Things get hectic, crazy. Everybody's getting engaged around that time. So if you can plan at least.
And what, I think we have a question here.
We do have a question. Someone's asking, why does the diamond look different in the yellow gold setting versus the white gold setting that they used to have?
Good question.
Very good question, actually. And diamonds are reflective and refractive, so it's almost like a mirror. So whatever background your stone is set in, that color will actually reflect through your stone. So if it's set into a yellow gold setting, it's going to have a little bit different tone, a little bit more like a warmer tone color to it than if you have it set onto a white gold setting.
Okay. And then if someone does decide to make a custom ring, what is the process once you've chosen the diamond and the setting and everything? What do they need to do essentially?
So to start the process, you choose your diamond, we finalize, this is a design that we want to go ahead and start having made. We do a deposit. We require a deposit depending on your piece and the diamond that you choose. It could be anywhere between 20 to 50%. And then the rest of it, of course, upon completion. Israel Diamond does offer financing. If someone wants to do financing, those options are available with either 12 months 0 interest or 36 months at 9.99 interest. If you'd like to just pay the rest whenever you pick it up, that is always a great option as well. But please give us time, please, and thank you. And, we're happy to help you with any custom ideas. If you have a design in mind, if you've seen a picture that you like somewhere, you can either send us the picture by email, info@israeldiamond.com, message us via Facebook, just send those images via Facebook. We've actually been getting a lot of requests on our Facebook page, lots of picture designs, questions, and we can tell you if we make a piece that's similar to it, or if we're able to assist you into custom making that design. And before we break, I would like to introduce you to the man that actually does custom make a lot of our designs. It's a president and designer. Adele is over here, and he makes a lot of those designs.
Hi guys. I'm gonna have to say a couple words to the gentleman that they are bound to determine to custom make a ring for the girl without her consent or contribution. I've seen the horror of the result, what could happen. You go on your trip and you decide you've seen something in your mind and you're like, I'm gonna make that ring for her. And we'll make it, and it will be a total surprise for the lady. You take it home, you present it, and she will act really, really happy. She comes back here, wanted to get it sized or adjusted, and she comes to the case and she starts, oh, I love this, oh, I love this, oh, I love this. What really just happened here, she was deprived out of opportunity to own her favorite ring. Guys, females, when they go shop for the shoes, they try between 20 to 30 pairs of shoes. So they're gonna wear for 3 months, maybe 2 months. And you think without any actual picture or instruction from her, you're gonna be hit it 100%? You're gonna get her that ring that you're gonna wear the rest of her life? Right from the first time? My advice to you, don't do that. Please. Scan Pinterest, scan her friends, ask questions. And if you're not sure, get her an engagement ring just as out there and let her come into Israel or anywhere else and have her go through a massive amount of tryout of rings and pieces. They make it their life search to find that ring. Remember, she searched almost 5 billion guys before she got to you. She didn't just take the first guy who appeared. So please don't make that mistake.
And there's one more question that came through that I'd like to address real quick. Someone's asking if we can match a wedding band to their existing engagement ring. In most cases, the answer is yes. So if you can send us a picture of your ring, or if you're local, you can bring it in. Of course, we'll be happy to look at it and give you an idea of what the cost would be, how long it would take, and then what it would look like. We'll have you try on or see some similar ideas of what it would look like next to your wedding, next to your engagement ring, what the band would look like next to your engagement ring.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in to our live today. And as usual, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.